number and services of musicians. Moreover, David and the commanders of the army set apart for the service some of the sons of Asaph, Heman, and Jeduthun, who were to prophesy with lyres, harps, and cymbals. And the number of those who performed this service was, of the sons of Asaph, Zaccur, Joseph, Nethaniah, and Asharelah. The sons of Asaph were under the direction of Asaph, who prophesied under the direction of the king. Of Jeduthun, the sons of Jeduthun, Gedaliah Zeri, Jeshaiah Shimei, Hashabiah, and Mattithiah, 6 in all, under the direction of their father Jeduthun with the harp, who prophesied in giving thanks and praising the Lord. Of Heman, the sons of Heman, Bukkiah, Mattaniah, Uzziel, Shebuel and Jerimoth, Hananiah, Hanani, Eliathah, Giddalti and Romamti-ezer, Joshbekashah, Mallothi, Hothir, and Mahazioth. All these were the sons of Heman the king's seer to exalt him according to the words of God, for God gave 14 sons and 3 daughters to Heman. All of these were under the direction of their father to sing in the house of the Lord, with cymbals, harps, and lyres, for the service of the house of God. Asaph, Jeduthun, and Heman were under the direction of the king. Their number who were trained in singing to the Lord, with their relatives, all who were skillful, was 288. Divisions of the musicians. They cast lots for their duties, all alike, the small as well as the great, the teacher as well as the pupil. Now the first lot came out for Asaph to Joseph, the second for Gedaliah, who with his relatives and sons were 12. The third to Zaccur, his sons and his relatives, 12. The fourth to Zeri, his sons and his relatives, 12. The fifth to Nethaniah, his sons and his relatives, 12. The sixth to Bukkiah, his sons and his relatives, 12. The seventh to Jeshaiah, his sons and his relatives, 12. The eighth to Jeshaiah, his sons and his relatives, 12. The ninth to Mattaniah, his sons and his relatives, 12. The 10th to Shimei, his sons and his relatives, 12. The 11th to Uzziel, his sons and his relatives, 12. The 12th to Hashabiah, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 13th, Shebuel, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 14th, Mattithiah, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 15th to Jerimoth, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 16th to Hananiah, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 17th to Joshbekashah, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 18th to Hanani, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 19th to Mallothi, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 20th to Eliathah, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 21st to Hothir, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 22nd to Giddalti, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 23rd to Mahazioth, his sons and his relatives, 12. For the 24th to Romamti-ezer, his sons and his relatives, 12.